He sat quietly on that old park bench, head down, eyes heavy. The world had beaten him again. Another failure. Another rejection. Another day of trying, and still, nothing changed. He had dreams, big dreams. But they now seemed so far away, almost unreachable. The sunset behind him painted the sky, but inside, he only felt darkness. He tried everything. He applied for jobs, dozens, then hundreds. He walked into offices with a smile, only to be told we'll call you, but no one ever did. Others around him succeeded. Some didn't even try as hard, yet they moved ahead. And he? He kept falling. Every step he took forward, life pushed him 2 steps back. In his small room, the floor was littered with rejection letters and failed plans. He stared at them one by one, tears filling his eyes. But then, he got up. Not to give up, but to turn to the only one who never rejected him, Allah. On his prayer mat, he bowed his head in sujud, pouring his heart out in silence. No fancy words. Just pain and hope. That night, he sat by the window and looked up at the sky. The stars above reminded him of how vast this world is, and how small his problems truly are before Allah's mercy. His tears rolled down, but his heart whispered, Ya Allah, I still believe. Even if I fail 100 times, I know you never fail me. Day after day passed. He marked every attempt on a calendar, each X a failed effort, a closed door. But those marks weren't just failures, they were proof he didn't stop trying. Every day was a test. Every no was a lesson. And he kept showing up. Because deep inside, he believed that Allah had written something better, even if he couldn't see it yet. Even with empty pockets, he gave to others. Even when his own heart was breaking, he comforted others. People called him foolish. How can you help others when you can't even help yourself? But he knew. Allah sees every small act. And kindness, especially in hardship, always comes back multiplied. His life felt like walking barefoot on broken stones. Painful. Lonely. But he kept walking. Every failure was a stone beneath his feet, and every prayer was light guiding his way. He didn't know how much further he had to go. But he knew, he wasn't walking alone. Then one day, everything changed. A single message. A single call. He almost didn't believe it, a job offer, not just any job, but one that would change his life forever. The kind he had prayed for, but never truly expected. Allah had opened a door that no human could ever shut. Years later, he stood on a stage, sharing his story with hundreds. Not as a failure, but as a role model. A respected man. People clapped, people cheered, but he remembered the silence of those nights, the tears on his prayer mat, the moments no one saw. He smiled and said, Don't be afraid of failure. Be afraid of giving up. Allah doesn't waste your efforts. He's just preparing you for something greater. And every time success overwhelmed him, he went back, to sujud. To the prayer mat where it all began. Because he knew, it wasn't luck. It wasn't timing. It wasn't even hard work alone. It was Allah. It was always Allah. He failed 100 times, yes. But Allah had a better plan, far beyond what he could ever imagine. Trust his timing.